Hello! Welcome to episode 9 of my Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel series. This week we are looking at my 9th week posting long form content on YouTube. Let's just dive right into the analytics and then we'll chat. Looking at my dashboard, we can see that the video I posted 2 days ago is ranking 9th out of 10 for the first 2 days and 16 hours. So this week's video is not doing the best, but I think that's okay. I don't know, I think it only has 16 views, but I'm still in this place where I'm just like surprised that anyone is seeing my content at all. So it's hard for me to be like, I'm upset that it hasn't been watched, but we'll talk about that more in a little. Now let's take a look at the analytics. So over the last 7 days, I've gotten 222 views, up 53% from the previous 7 days. 9.7 watch time hours, up 19% from the previous 7 days. And I'm up 5 subscribers, which is about the same for the previous 7 days. What has driven most of my views is this video down here, this crochet sunflower granny square video, because that's still getting more views than the video I posted most recently. It's cool to see my videos, like my previous videos, still draw people in after the initial like couple days after I post it. So that's cool. And that's all for my analytics. I still kind of feel like I'm playing catch up. I've posted a video within each calendar week since I've started this journey, but I think I've missed like 2 main channel videos and 1 analytics video. So where previously sorry, there's a hawk outside. I'm so distracted. It's really looking for something to eat, I'm sure. Okay. That's where my brain has been lately, is just all over the place. I'm very easily distracted, especially by nature. Previously, these videos, the monetization videos, if this was episode 9, I would have been looking at week 8. But because I missed a week of uploading, now episode 9 is my review of week 9. I meant to get this video up yesterday. That didn't happen. As I was sitting here thinking about like, oh man, I'm just behind. I'm perpetually behind. I'm struggling to catch up. Honestly, it makes more sense for me to get this up today rather than yesterday because it kind of gave me more time between analytics videos. I think I posted last week's analytics video on Tuesday, so we're closer to a full week by me posting this today, Monday, and then next week I'll post on Sunday and like look at the previous 6 days as opposed to 7 days as well. I don't know, in my brain it makes more sense. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. Looking at like this week's video in particular, it is not performing super great. It hasn't picked up a lot of speed compared to some of my other videos. Like I said, it's ranking at number 9 for the same time frame. I am trying to navigate the space between like, what could I be doing better to make my content more appealing to like a wider audience or like draw more people in, but then also like why do I have an expectation that like anyone's going to watch my videos in the first place? And then I like have this like feeling of I'm not having an expectation that people are going to watch my videos, is what I'm trying to say. So then when it is viewed even like by a couple people, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. The internet is a very large place. So for random people to find my content is like mind-blowing to me in the first place. I feel like I should be getting mad at myself for not doing a better job of understanding the algorithm and making content that is picking up traction, but I'm not. I don't know. I guess I'm just like, this to me is just one big experiment. I am just trying to figure it out by doing. I often fall into the trap of like over researching things prior to getting started, and like trust me, I have watched many a video on how to have a successful YouTube channel. I've spent years doing that because this is something that I wanted to do for a really long time. Now I'm just kind of doing. I haven't really stuck to one specific niche. I think I'm still in the phase of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, just trying to have fun. Like I see this as a hobby that I enjoy, and I'm happy to continue doing it because I enjoy it. I do want to monetize this channel at the end of the day, but I'm like Also not in a huge rush. Of course, it would be fantastic for this hobby to be something that like brings in an income, even if it was just a tiny amount. I don't know. I'm having fun, and I feel like that is what kind of matters. As I was like analyzing the video I just posted a video. It's titled I Just Turned 30. This is my 40 before 40 list. It's essentially like a bucket list for the next decade. I didn't mention this in that video, but I was like analyzing my list of things. With that list, I really am prioritizing just enjoying life. There are a lot of things that I could have put on that are like, I don't know, striving to be a better person. And like, of course, I could definitely be a better person. We could all always be better, right? The majority of things that ended up on that list were just like little things that would make me find joy in this life. Watch that video if you want to have like a better idea of what I'm trying to convey. I think as I've gotten older, I have just kind of gained a better understanding that like, what is the point if you're not enjoying it? And that comes from like a place of incredible privilege, right? Like I struggle with things. I struggle, you know, like I could be doing better financially. I could be doing better when it comes to like being healthy and my fitness levels. I could be doing better with like job fulfillment. I could be doing better in like all of these different aspects of life. And like that list could have been like just like a laundry list of to-do things that project my 40-year-old version, myself in 10 years, that version of myself to be a human who like just has it together, is the pretty package of you have your life together. That's not what I want. Like, of course I want to be, in 10 years, I want to be the type of person that like I have less things to worry about because I am fulfilled in my job and I am stable financially and I am what society tells us we need to be, right? That just isn't what life is about for me. I prioritize being responsible and having the bases covered, but then after that, like at the end of the day, the things that bring me joy are the things I'm going to prioritize, because like I'm not gonna sit here and stress out about being this like perfect vision of what a person at this age is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. To bring it all back, I could follow all of the tips and tricks that so many people post online about how to have a successful YouTube channel. But I think as I've come like through this journey, I thought that that's the path I wanted to take, was like to be strategic about things and do whatever it took to monetize this channel. But similarly to my 40 before 40 list, what I'm coming to realize is I guess I don't really care that much about this channel blowing up or this being uber successful and being an example of like, if you follow these steps, this is the outcome you will get to. This channel and the way that I feel about it is very much aligned with that 40 before 40 list, where I'm like, I am prioritizing enjoying this process. I'm prioritizing enjoying the journey, you know? In the wise words of Miley Cyrus, it's the climb. Like, I'm just happy to be here. So the things that I've learned, maybe not so much tangible, actionable, adoptable things, kind of like coming to the conclusion that I'm gonna make videos that I feel inspired to make and compelled to make, and not follow a path of like a niche, even though that could potentially make this monetization journey a bit shorter of a journey. I think I've kind of said this in these monetization videos before. I think I didn't really see the connection there, that things aren't really worth doing for me if I'm not enjoying the process, unless of course like it's something that I have to do. If I have the responsibility to get something done in order for my life to not be as chaotic as it could be, I will do it. But when it comes to the extras, I'm in it for fun and to learn new things and to try to help in some way. Actionable things, actually. I think when drafting this video, I was like, this is 40 things is a very long list of things. And so I just tried to keep the commentary on each item brief because I didn't want to like ramble on and on and on. The things that I could ramble on and on about, I think I will potentially just make a dedicated video about like accomplishing one of the goals on that list when I get to a time where I am taking on one of those tasks, one of those items, and completing it. So I was like, there's no point in there's no point in talking for hours on each item here. Let's get through it. So I think that like, I'm not seeing that in like the results of YouTube, but as you can see, if I don't script something, I'll just ramble on and potentially not make any sense. So keeping my scripts concise, but also still like within my voice, I think I'm getting better at. When editing, I don't know, I'm going back and forth between like if I need text on the screen, like drafting something in Canva, or just using like the title tools and like text tools that you can use like in your editing software. I use Final Cut Pro to edit. There are so many things that you can do in Final Cut Pro, and I'm just kind of starting to explore those things. So I just used Final Cut Pro to add some text to the screen, played with fonts, played with the effects you can have on the fonts to like make the text readable over my video. And so yeah, I think I'm like refining those skills. Something I hope to do in the future, hope to learn, is just kind of like exploring the capabilities of Final Cut Pro, because I know that it can do a lot and I'm definitely not utilizing it to its full potential. But it just takes a lot of time to learn new skills. It takes a lot of time to learn new skills, and I know that I'll get there eventually. In order to do that, I will have to dedicate more time to editing, dedicate more time to just like play in Final Cut Pro. This season of life isn't one where I have a lot of extra time to play around with those things. And I know eventually I will. Like, things get busy and then things get less busy. But right now it's one of those times where things are quite busy. That's it from me. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. I'm hoping you have the day off. Here in the States, it's Memorial Day, so I have the day off today, which is pretty great. Even if you don't have the day off today, I hope you can take some time to do something for yourself, do something fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!